What's up, y'all? Consume Media is back this week, okay? And before we introduce our lovely guests, say what's up to Tevin and say what's up to Ray.
Yo.
And my name is Ray Dawn. And we have AdrianNyce with us.
The one and only
Welcome.
in
The
the
one and
building.
only.
Host of the MouthinOut Podcast.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Appreciate
Mouthing
you
out,
for
right?
being here.
MouthinOut, among other things. Among many
Okay.
other things.
Do you want to get into it?
You lead the way.
Okay. So, okay, for the people that don't know, your platform is called MouthinOut, correct?
Yes.
And when did you start that?
So we started MouthinOut 2020, but
Okay.
we had shot, so it was originally supposed to be like a TV show. And we shot that in 2015. We shot like a couple episodes. 2015, but we didn't get to release them because I had went off on a little journey across the United States. And then, 2020 came back and went full force.
And what were you doing on your journey?
yeah, that was my question.
We want to know.
Let's get into it.
What did this journey consist of?
I was running. I ran from South Carolina to the Hollywood sign on foot.
What?
On foot.
Is this for real?
This is definitely for real. We shot a documentary for it. It took 3 months. I ran like 20 to 30 miles a day.
Wow.
And I think the total mileage was like 2,500 miles.
Jesus.
That is crazy as hell.
What made you just want to do that?
Nah, so at the time, I'm very big in film. I went to school for film, got a film degree, got 10 years in film. At the time, I think our state had lost like film incentives.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, as a creator, you try to like go to the gatekeepers, right?
Right.
And you telling them like, oh, I got this idea. All I need is you to help me. But
But
they ain't trying to help you because they being gatekeepers, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, look at me, pay attention. I'm on some other shit type shit.
Wow. Okay. Super dope.
Yep.
Super dope. So what did you gain from that? Like,
I mean, I learned a lot about myself.
I can only imagine.
Spiritually, physically, just you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Wow, that is
As
definitely
cliche as that
the
sounds.
definition
but
of.
You definitely, I can see that in you for real. Because 2015 is crazy. Like, it's still doing that now. Being really consistent. Like, you're on all the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've interviewed a lot of people. So let's actually get into that. Like, name some of the people that you worked with.
So I've interviewed Rennie Rucci. I've interviewed Benny Siegel, Armani Caesar.
You did. That was fire.
Some of the goats.
King Carter, Ruben
Okay.
Vincent, Luke Big Miley, and some other, a bunch of other people, but actors and stuff
Interviewed
like
Sud
that.
too, didn't you?
So yeah, I got Sud.
Several
Look,
times.
we done hit 1,000 interviews.
That's
Chances
crazy.
are we probably done interviewed whoever's in the Carolinas.
Right.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
And
really big.
You are unique though because we did an interview together and we did it in the car. So you just go and just do what you got to do.
So random
That
too.
was very
Like,
random.
I just saw the car. It was just an empty
Nah,
venue.
that
I
was
saw the car. I was
fire.
like, oh, that's gonna be the set. And I just turned it around and we set it up. And
So is that normally kind of how you work though? Like when you are
so originally, like if you go back to my earlier interviews, we have like a desk. It's like a MouthinOut desk. So my logo is like graffiti spray painted on a desk. And the whole idea was to bring that everywhere, which I started doing. But when I went to LA, it kind of became a hassle. Because it was just me, you know what I'm
Trying
saying?
to take a desk and
Right. And it's not a light desk. So, once I came back, the desk is still in LA. So I ain't have nothing but the TV screen. So I just created something else in there.
Dope.
Yep.
So I know you say you was into film. Have you always been into film and stuff like that?
Yeah, film and sport and running, surprisingly. So, after high school, I went to school for film. So it wasn't no more running. I did.
I was going to say, running has clearly been a part of your life.
Yes, for sure. Like I always been the fastest in my school. So once I got to high school, I kind of transitioned into like distance. So
Wait, what event you ran?
so in high school, I ran the 400. I ran just because I was fast. I ran the 4x1, but it wasn't like my event.
Right.
The 4x4, I ran the 400 hurdles, and I pole vaulted.
What was your time in the 4?
In the 400,
Right.
I was probably like a 50. I was probably like a 50, which isn't like the fastest.
I was gonna say it's
No, it definitely was like people running like 49s, 48s in high school.
Yeah.
So like then I transitioned into the hurdles,
What?
which nobody trying to touch.
Right,
And my
for
time
real.
in that was, so it was like the last year, 6 months to the end of the year. And then I hopped in the 400 hurdles and I went all the way to state.
Sheesh, what? You went to
I went
state?
all the way to state and I
Wasn't
got
even trying to.
4th. Yeah.
And then boom.
Right.
I used to run the 800.
Oh yeah.
But I did the shot put too, so
800 hard.
yeah.
That's dope. I ran track in high school and middle school.
Yeah. I did. My mom had her own track team. So
Really?
I'm serious. And I play volleyball.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. You heard of Winston League? Yeah, we had some of the best track stars.
Winston-Salem
Jamie
League.
Samuels. Who else? I mean, once you say Jamie Samuels, you already know what time it is.
I just
Really
seen somewhere he's got like
about sport.
the fastest 100 time in the state or one of the top
Probably.
Yeah.
I would.
That's
It's
dope.
the state.
2. Yeah, I know bro was going to the Olympics and stuff. Like he tried out for him. Yeah.
And that's probably another reason why I ran across America, because I always wanted to go to the Olympics. But like,
Yeah.
I think a big thing to the athletes getting to that higher level is the support system. So you know, not too many athletes got that. So I was like, fuck it, I ain't going there. Let me just show out.
What?
Yeah. I mean, anybody can still go to the Olympics.
Anybody
At
can go.
any age.
Very
Yeah,
true.
you
So
just
it-
gotta qualify.
Okay, so
So,
what
you
you
know.
saying? Maybe
No.
on later down the line.
I'm done now. But once I did that, I was like, okay.
Would you ever like interview people that play sports? Like, would you ever
so-
get into that lane?
Honestly, like we interview everybody, but like
Who
I
is
said, I
we?
got me and the platform.
Oh,
Me and the
okay.
platform.
I
So
thought like
just-
you had a team or
It's
something.
its own little. I mean, I do. There's a handful of people, but just like me and the platform, we do. It's anybody can come on, but just because of my film background, I automatically had a clientele of like music, like just artists. So I
Right.
did music videos, commercials, films, and all that type of shit. So
Right.
they just come. They just come. They just come, and we here for it.
Okay, so like what is your process? Like how do you prepare for an interview?
So there's different types of interviews. So a lot of you guys see me at events, and so those type of stuff, those are like rapid interviews, like 5 to 10 minute interviews. Those are on the fly. I kind of just gauge the person. I have my select questions, and I go from there as the conversation goes. But for like my in studios, I'll do research on them. I'll write down questions, and I'll just ask questions. It's like that.
Well, what's your favorite interview you've done so far?
My favorite interview, man, I've done so many. My favorite one is probably with King Carter,
Yeah, I've seen that.
just because he is a well of wisdom,
Mm.
you know, and he's obviously been through a lot of the industry, you know, dealing with the baby and stuff like that. So he kind of knows a little more. So he had a lot of quotables in his interview.
Nice.
Nice. And when you say quotables, the people that like don't know what that is.
Quotable is just like I don't know, just like I could just go through the interview and there's a million spots where I could just grab like 30
Right.
seconds of that, and it's just like, damn,
Right.
you right, nigga.
Right.
Right.
I felt that one.
Right.
That's hard sometimes for us to, so that's interesting to say that because we have to do the same thing, of course.
Right.
And yeah, it'd be hard sometimes because niggas don't be like, no, I'm just playing.
Right. You will get those interviews
But-
where nobody speaks,
Yeah.
or they're like, say one word or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, it's like people
So
get
when-
nervous
when-
or something when
right.
they're behind here.
When they have a lot, they like definitely put them on a different level of, type
Right.
of person,
Right.
artist, whatever.
Right.
So is it hard dating?
Dating?
When you're,
It
because
is.
you're moving a lot and
Not
stuff.
gonna lie, it is. So like the last 4 years, I've been back and forth between LA and here. And I was talking to somebody in LA, but it's just like, I'm about to go back here, spend a year here. So it does get hard, not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Did you fly her out?
Did I fly her out? I mean, we just deaded it. It's like dead, straight up.
Now it's dead, but when it wasn't dead.
Yeah, like did you ever fly her out to like
I mean,
North Carolina and stuff?
Nah, because I was over there.
Okay, yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
because you was
so
over
I
there.
spent a year out there and then a year here because I got business in both places.
Mm-hmm.
And I just need to keep up with that.
Yeah.
So this last time when I came back, it was just like, she's like, I'm gonna be here, whatever. But I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is.
So like, what type of women do you like to date?
What type of women? I need ambitious women. I need an ambitious woman.
Mm-hmm.
I need a woman. I need someone who also understands my lifestyle as far as like dealing with media and what I'm trying to accomplish. Because, not everybody understands.
Now, when you say your lifestyle, what is your lifestyle?
I mean, I'm always on the go. Like I said, I'm on tour right now. I'm not in one spot. And so it might be difficult for the other person because they might have a job or they might not be in the industry or they might see me at these certain events and they might be like, hey, why you out, et cetera, et cetera. Why you ain't invite me or whatever. It's like, I ain't going here for leisure. I'm like, I'm trying to this, that, and the third. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to the next level.
I've definitely had to give that, that talk. Like, this is work. Like, people think, we going out having fun. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, we, turn up or whatever. But, it definitely be about our business.
Right.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to explain sometimes.
No, the ones that understand, they understand.
Facts, because like you said, somebody who is equally ambitious, they gonna get it. Like,
I can't keep explaining what I'm trying to do, et cetera, sell myself to you. Like, nah.
Do you think it would be easier to have someone that was like kind of in the same lane, or it would be okay if she, do something else?
If they're in media, I would like that. That's cool. That's cool. I can fuck with that. If they're artists, not so much, only because it might turn into like them thing. Because as media, it's kind of like, we're based around the artist or whatever the case may be. So it might become a them thing, which is cool. I can help you pursue whatever, but it ain't always going to be you.
Right.
It's you and me.
I need you to come and pull up on me too.
Right.
I need you to hold this camera real.
Yeah, that's cool. But when I need you or the table's flipped.
Yeah. Facts.
Or we just keep it separate.
Yeah.
We have our life and then you have yours, the artist life, media life, or whatever.
Sounds like you kind of been thinking about this. You want somebody in media that, okay, so we manifesting this. Like, whoever watching, if you in media, holler at my boy Adrian.
Yeah, come on. No, yeah, for sure. I'm open. You just
That's what's up. That's what's up. How old are you?
So I am 30. I'm
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody guesses that, but I'm 30. I lived a long life so far. Feels like it's been years, but it's so much more to accomplish.
So much, yeah. 30 is a good age. Like, I think we're all kind of like in that same ballpark, that 30, and it's like, all right,
30.
Yeah.
I'm like late 20s.
Yeah.
Look, she don't want to say it. Talking some late 20s. Like,
shit, I ain't 30, motherfucker.
I ain't 30. Never say that.
You getting there.
Right.
You getting there. You rounding up, we rounding down, that damn it.
Right.
Yeah.
Any artists that you want to interview, like that you're like, that you're gonna get them?
I mean, as far as I know, I don't know. But I definitely need the Ruby Rose interview.
Okay, Ruby.
She's like, talk about crushes. Ruby Rose, we need that interview. I need there's a lot of LA people I need to interview. I ain't gonna name nobody or nothing like that, but this time when I go back out to LA, we're gonna knock out a lot of that shit.
Okay, that's good. That's what's up.
For sure.
Was you having your feet in LA, you still feel like it's important to come back to North Carolina? Why you feel like you still?
I do, but this next time I'm gonna stay in LA a while. I ain't gonna lie to you, just because Charlotte's too slow.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
For the media.
Yeah.
I feel like for the media, like it's growing and it has its, little times and moments, but even they know, even the people down there that's doing, business, I feel like they know Charlotte it still has a long way to go.
And I'm sure it'll get there, but I ain't trying to wait 10 years to
right,
get there,
exactly.
You know
it's gonna take another about 10.
And that's the thing. Like, do I wait or do I go over here and then drop it down to 3 years or whatever?
Facts.
So yeah, we about to get it in. I'm trying to do TV shows. I got I'm trying to do a TV show version of my show, MouthinOut. So we'll do 10 solid episodes. I have we'll pay whatever, but I have my artists or the guests that I want, and then I have another show that we'll be dropping. It's kind of like MTV Cribs, but it's for studios. So it's like we'll go around, go to the studios.
Got some people. Look, I already got some people for you because I actually like that. A lot of people, when it comes to studios, people can get real intricate. Like I love a good studio. Right. That's dope. I love that. Right. I would be paying attention.
See, that's good. That's good. So we'll just go through the studios, talk to the owners or whoever put the studio together, talk about how they put it together, how much it costs, and then on some occasions, get the A-list artists to come through, talk to us about which room is their favorite in their process.
I love that. I really like that.
Good.
Yeah. Good. Excited. Yeah.
It's coming soon. Yeah. After this tour, we're on tour right now, going to 16 different cities. Okay. So after the tour,
I was gonna say, let's get into this tour because you done mentioned it like 4 times, and we already planned to, but now we got to talk about it. So where you at with it now? Like, how long has the tour started? When okay? We in motion.
We in motion. Okay. Motion gang. We started in Columbia, then we went to Charlotte.
Okay.
Next was Orlando and Tampa, but those got canceled and replaced with just Miami.
Okay.
So then we got Miami, then we hopping over to the West Coast, LA, Phoenix, Vegas, and then we're coming back over to the DMV.
Yes.
Raleigh.
Yeah. That's a whole
money to be made.
Little summer lineup right there. That's right.
Money.
I know that's right. So with that being said, how has it been, as someone in the media doing what you do, making a living off of it,
It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Yeah. It definitely ain't easy. I think just my years in film have helped me. Cause like 2015, we shot a little couple episodes, but we ain't release them or nothing like that. Then I did the run all the way until 2020 is when we started it back up. But before that, I was helping other people produce their podcasts.
Okay.
So they won awards, whatever the case may be. And then, now I'm doing this. So it's just like I observe and then I attack. So, just it's money to be made. Like that's why I go to these events. We charge the artists. There's multiple different ways to make money. I go to these events, we do short interviews, I charge artists, or we book the one-on-ones, brand deals, a bunch of different things you can do.
And the artists, when they're paying for
the interview,
they're paying for the interview, they're paying for the exposure. Right. They're paying for you asking the right questions.
The award-winning MouthinOut Podcast that's done over 1,000 interviews with
Come
a
on now.
film degree background, has done this, talk to this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. So basically, the way my platform works is like anything you can do with an artist, you can do with my platform.
Right.
So like, you can take an artist on tour.
Right.
We can take the podcast on tour. I look at my interviews as features. So like you got the artists, they do features with other artists. My interviews are the features. You know what I'm saying? So the knowledge that some people may have learned within the music industry, they can definitely apply to the podcast world or whatever the case may be. Because it's a lot of similarities. But we're just trying to keep getting bigger and better. The tour is basically based off of like coast to coast mixtapes. Have you guys heard? So they got like a showcase version of them, and they be doing showcases every single day, basically.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, what's up with the media access? And I made my own route, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And we just going.
Super dope. Super dope. So when you're in these cities, you're going to be pulling up to certain events and doing the on-site interviews? Yep.
So basically how it works is, say I go to like Miami, basically like the first 5 hours, I book one-on-one interviews.
Okay.
So I'll tap in with artists in the city. We'll do one-on-one interviews at a certain designated private studio. Okay. And then later on in the day, I'll go to the showcase. or I might do an interview with whoever or whatever.
Okay, got you. So the tour consists of all forms of your brand,
right,
putting in work,
right,
in a certain city.
Right.
Gotcha.
We're just making sure we tap into every location, not just the Carolinas, because I want to do more things. Like I want to become a host of just bigger platforms and everything like that. Just do other things. There's other things we're building towards. I'm touching all these artists just to get their information and then hopefully use it towards my future endeavors.
Okay. Super dope. And we love that. So it's MouthinOut, right?
Is the name of the podcast, yes.
Right. But then AdrianNyce
is a brand of his own.
Correct. Right. So
how do you separate the two?
Right.
For some time I didn't, but then I think I was talking to Mike, who owns AudioBox Studios, and he was just like, as you're doing what you're doing, find a way to also brand yourself.
Right.
Because at the end of the day,
exactly.
Let's just say I do sell off MouthinOut. Mm-hmm. Then it's kind of just like, what do I got for myself?
Right.
So now it's just
have you.
Right. So now it's just to the point, like if I do go on a bigger platform, everything else that I do, that stock, rises up. Say if I do go on the Revolt, we was talking about Revolt, then it's just like, it ain't even got to be my show. But just them seeing my face, everything else I do.
You still can stand strong on your own name and your own brand.
Right.
Which is dope.
But it's other things coming up too. I mean, that's nothing though. Like, one thing I will say is that Run, it has its pros and its cons. Because now I just look at things like, that ain't nothing. We just need to do a lot more.
It's time to.
It's just a lot more we can do.
It's a lot more to be done.
Too. So like you do your own editing, you do everything pretty much, right?
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It's just one of you. That's dope though.
It is what it is. But I have my handful of people that do help me, like Tony. Anytime I go on tour, except this one, he's usually like my tour manager. I'll plan out everything and I'll dish it to him, and he keeps me
I was about to say, I hope you got some type of.
And then I got, we got my camera people. They help me, and then it's people that help me.
Good.
For sure.
Got to have some type of team.
Right. But we trying to. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, we usually play a little game with our guests, and we figured you would be one of the perfect guests to play it with.
Let's do it. Let's play
so something like Truth or Dare,
Okay.
Some questions that'll get you thinking or whatever. So let me see here. So let me see. Tell us something embarrassing about yourself.
Embarrassing?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it off like that.
Damn. I don't know. Embarrassing?
Oh my gosh, I like this thing.
What's considered embarrassing?
I know, right? Because a lot of people, I guess, got to depend on what's embarrassing.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna give you another one. If you can't think of nothing,
but that was a good one. Anything that's happened to you that you was like, damn, I can't believe I did that shit, or like something like, what I'm saying, tripped or something, like anything, like at an event or something.
I think my car. I think one time I was on a date with this girl and then my car broke down. Like I have this thing with cars. I don't know. I just have bad luck with cars throughout my lifetime. That's just been always an issue. So cars is just. Yeah.
It's okay. Did she help you though? At least, like, what was she doing?
I mean, it wasn't really nothing we could do.
Yeah.
It wasn't really nothing we could do at the time. So it's just kind of like.
Were you on the highway?
No.
As long as you weren't on the highway, that's.
I actually was if y'all are familiar with AudioBox Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina, it was before it had even opened. So it was still like a tattoo shop and a studio. He was still making everything.
Okay.
My car was stopped and he came out and helped us. And he was like, hey, you want to see something? And he brought us in and it was all right there.
Oh, that's fire.
It was meant to be for you.
It was, so that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
If you could travel back in time and give one individual a warning, who would it be?
I'll give myself a warning.
Okay.
Straight up, and I'll be like, don't be hesitant. Take advantage. Don't be scared to do anything. Just like do that shit.
Right.
I know that's right.
Do that shit. Don't worry about everybody else, what they think. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Do that shit because it ain't matter anyways. It ain't matter.
That part.
It ain't matter.
That part.
Okay, so if you were the opposite gender, basically, if you were a woman for the day, what's the first thing that you're gonna do? What would you do?
Oh yeah, I know another one.
Matter of
like
fact,
that.
tell us about your day. I'm curious.
As a woman?
Yeah. What would you do?
Damn, I don't know. So now, am I a woman with a guy's mind, or am I
No,
a woman
you
thinking
are,
like a woman?
You are us. Okay, baby.
Okay, a woman.
a woman.
It's like this.
Nah, a woman. Damn, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Probably start arguments all day.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'll probably try to see what I can get away with, because like y'all girls, y'all be getting in the events free. Y'all be getting shit bought for you. I'll probably see what I can get away with. Finesse off of somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
good one though. No, but for real. Okay, so something similar like that. If you were the president for a day, what would you do?
The president?
Yes.
The president. Honestly, I probably try to go see if like aliens are real or some shit. Go visit goddamn Area 51. Be like, I'm the goddamn president. Is this shit real? Type shit, or like all that type shit.
Nah,
like
but
all
facts,
the
though.
little theories, conspiracy shit.
Right.
I'll be there.
You gotta find out.
Right.
That
type shit.
Yeah.
Concealed media in the building. It's your boy AdrianNyce. We out here doing the thing. I really appreciate you for setting this up. I hit her up last minute. I was just like, yo, I'm coming to the city. Like, can we set this up? I got this artist or whatever. And she was like, yeah, let me make it happen. Basically.
Yeah.
For lack of better terms.
Yeah. Real bad. Shout out to Penn too, because he helped me. But
what's up? What else?
Okay,
what
so
else
like the future, like where do you see yourself in the next like 3 to 5 years?
So look, I'm gonna give you out a game real quick. So I got a streaming service also.
Okay.
I got a streaming service.
Nice.
Not Twitch, but it's similar to like Netflix or whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm positioning myself to where we can, we ain't got no real major studio over here. Besides like the one in Wilmington, which isn't even that big. So I just
talking about like filming studio?
Filming, production studio. So I kind of want all the smaller studios to come together and act as a bigger one. And, if we all do that, now we have a place to monetize it, which is a streaming service.
Right.
And then we can just create an ecosystem for growth. And all that type stuff.
Come on, that's dope.
It sounds like 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah. We definitely need them 40 acres because it's going, we need all that room. But yeah. So it's a couple of things we're planning for, but it's like it's all about positioning for sure. Definitely about positioning. Just because you know about something doesn't mean you should act on it. You got to position yourself so you can fully take advantage of that opportunity and dominate in that whatever's happening.
Do you see yourself having kids? I know this is so random, but it's just
I want kids. I want about 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 of them things. 3 of them things.
Because I have 2 girls and 7 got kids, so it just be interesting sometimes. Just the difference of lifestyle or whatever, and I just hear like just the ambition and passion. And it's like what I want to say, not having kids, I feel like is definitely an asset to that. We've had this conversation or whatever, so like it's not one of them things where it's like, oh, I wish I didn't have kids, but it's just one of them things like, damn, like I can just feel it because I know like I'm the same way. I'm ambitious just as well, but I also know that me having kids is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, right.
Priority.
Nah, I want kids, but I always said I'm going to wait till like 32, 33, which is right around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel pressure to?
I do feel pressure because, I'm realizing as I get older, it's just like different. Like, than when I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? But, what I'm saying? Just because you got kids, it ain't the end.
It's definitely not.
Because there's a lot of people out here that done did it with 3, 4, 5 of them.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah.
You can still do it. It's just about how you manage your time and then control your mind.
Yeah, most definitely. I do think it is. I always tell people, I think it's best to wait, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just one of them things like, what do you want for your kids? Because I mean, ultimately, you know, it's nothing to make sure they're okay. You know what I'm saying? But like when you want more for them, then that definitely takes you know, more attention and
for sure,
different type of level of, you know,
for sure,
consciousness and stuff. So yeah.
No, I definitely want kids though. I want to raise, you know, little filmmakers, little in the industry controllers. You know, we're trying to break industry, control industries, dominate industries, change the game type shit.
Okay.
So they need to, you know,
train up the child.
I feel like critical thinking is a skill that needs to be emphasized.
I think ultimately too, like we have our own kids, but ultimately what we're doing too is setting an example for any kid that
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying, looks up to us or comes across the things that we do. So I ask that question a lot, and because it's so important. A lot of people just you know, like, oh, I have kids, like whatever, and I'm like, that's a big part of me that I don't get to, you know what I'm saying, talk about.
I gotta have kids because I'm the last of my name actually. So my last name is Jackson.
Okay.
So like
Jackson, that's
I'm the end of it.
Name.
So unless I have boys, our name ends.
See, exactly. So
we can't have that.
Right. So you're gonna have to, because if you have your first is a girl, you're gonna try again.
We're gonna keep going. And we have 10 of them. We're gonna keep going.
Right.
So where does your name come from then? Because I was sitting here thinking.
So I got family in Shelby. So like Shelby, North Carolina, which is the country.
Well,
which
like AdrianNyce.
Nice.
Yeah. Where did that come from?
Dang, you know, over my lifetime, I've had a bunch of different monikers or whatever. So we just nice with it. I do everything I do is nice. I treat the ladies nice. You know, it's just nice life. Welcome to the nice life. Everything's nice over here. We just nice with a Y, not an I.
Right.
But is there anything like that you want to tell the people that no one knows about you?
Just stay tuned, man. I feel like there's just so much more that needs to be done. And time, we all racing against time. Like, goddamn.
Sheesh, I don't even want to think about it, but
crazy,
it is what it is. Yeah.
Time is crazy, but there's a lot that can be accomplished, and I'm trying to accomplish that shit.
Yeah, you definitely are.
You're doing it.
Right.
Yeah. Just came across the shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like, you know, I'd be damn trying to keep up. It's so many, you know what I'm saying? It's so much.
It's a lot.
It's so much. Like, shout out to everybody that's keeping up, because, like, Lord knows I can't. Sorry.
It's a lot.
But when I do, you know what I'm saying? It don't take long to notice when somebody working hard. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like, and then to meet you in the flesh first, because I met you first. You know what I'm saying? Before actually checking your stuff out. Yeah. You know, that's a different type of approach. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he definitely working. Like, for sure.
Yeah, bigger and better things. Just, you know, I'm just trying to keep leveling up.
As you are.
Keep leveling up.
Yep, every day.
You know?
Sure.
Well, we totally we appreciate you for coming to the table and sitting down with us and just chopping it up and stuff, you know, telling us about your future plans and everything.
Thank you for allowing me to come talk about everything.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Like, tell the people where they can find you, your Instagram, YouTube, all those wonderful things.
Definitely you can find me personally at AdrianNyce, AdrianNyce. That's with a Y, not an I. That's everywhere. And then MouthinOut, MouthinOut, MouthinOut. And just be on the lookout for some more interviews. We kind of going to switch up the content a little bit because we have been doing that same type of stuff for a while. So just be, tap in.
What you mean though? Like, switch up?
Like I'm kind of done with interviews. Not done, but just like.
You taking it on the road?
Like I want to start doing like street interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just more like YouTube centric content.
Okay, I can see that.
YouTube is definitely
kind of how you did with me and Ray. Under the water
bridge.
Bridge.
You want to be outside with it.
Right. It's just
water under the bridge.
Different. It's just different.
I see where you're going, because I know you mentioned hosting and stuff like that. I could totally see that for you.
Yes. Speaking of hosting, what I want to do after this tour also is like start doing a live version of my show.
Okay.
So it'll just be me, an artist, maybe one or two, but also I want to have like a crowd and get crowd participation. That's what we'll start doing. And shit.
No, that'll be fire.
Ooh, that's dope. That's dope.
Maybe
yeah.
take that on tour or whatever.
Right, I can see that.
Call
I was
us.
about to say, I can see that being outside for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely give us a call. We'll join you.
For sure. Concealed Media, MouthinOut Podcast, collaboration coming
Okay,
soon.
come
Oh yeah, most
Live and
definitely. We
direct.
gotta get that popping.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That's in the works.
Well, we appreciate you for coming
And I
out.
appreciate you guys.
Make
Yes,
sure
thank you
that
so
y'all
much.
like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube
Please.
channel, okay?
I don't know what you're doing if you don't do that.
Exactly.
Nothing. Bullshit.
All right. I guess make sure y'all check me out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check me out. Make sure you check them out. All three of them doing their thing. And we're out.
Yeah, we're out.
We out.